do this every day.
I know. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome.
Hello.
Libby Lee here with Leah Elliott and back for Channeling Soul Whispers for this amazing week. A little bit wet and cold and dreary where we are. But how are you going, Leah?
I'm going great. So Libby and me, we just did a quick cue, and it's
Yeah.
always so lovely doing cue by yourself, calling in, source energy. Or for me, it's more like pure love, but not just pure love. Hey, Elle, not just love from like the outside, but the pure love that I create from the inside. Hey, Samantha. um, Yay. Anyway, okay, I'm getting distracted. But then you can also cue with each other. And you know what? I actually really feel like we should be doing it as a group. So how about we just do we'll just do it together. So everybody who's here, let's take 3 breaths together. In and out. And on the next in breath, we just focus on breathing in all of the light that is around us, which comes in and fills up our cells. And let's let it all out, letting out energy that no longer serves us, and breathing in again, more light into our body, and letting go of those things no longer needed. And now, if you know how to do Q, I invite you to do Q source. If you are unfamiliar with it, I would just like you to invite you to focus on your third eye chakra, on your heart chakra, and on your root chakra. And can connect those 3 chakras with each other. And feel the love and the peace and the connectedness to everything through the third eye chakra or the crown chakra. We are connected to the unseen. Through the root chakra, we are connected to the seen, and the heart chakra is our connection to the divine within us. And for today, I would like to invite the frequency of connection to ourselves, to each other, and to everything around us. So we focus on that in our mind. How does that feel like to you, connectedness? When was the last time you felt really connected? And it was so much connection that it almost made you cry or just opened your heart. And I'd like you to invite that down into your heart. So move that frequency from your mind into your heart chakra. And it might grow into a little ball or into a ball of light or a fluffy ball. Just notice what color it has, texture, if it has a temperature. And now imagine that ball opening up and sending your connectedness, the frequency, to everybody who's on the call at this point in time, and to those who will be watching this on the replay, to your community, to your loved ones, and to the universe as a whole. while this is moving out, think about how many other, not just people, but trees and animals your frequency will touch. And they will all amplify this frequency. It is going to be unlimited as it keeps on going and growing. Let's just stay in this amazing, amazing frequency for a little bit longer. And when you feel complete, focus in the area at the back of your eyes. This frequency will continue running. And then open your eyes and take a deep breath.
That was beautiful. Thank you. The guys, we are absolutely here to answer your questions and for Leah to channel through a message for you. So please let us know if you're interested or if you have anything specific you would like to know today. Things are a little bit louder there where you are today, Leah.
Yep, I am at the school that I work at, and these children, yeah, are just being very loud today. But you know, I just feel like we're talking about connectedness today, and this is what it is, right?
Yeah.
We will have people coming in and out of our field, and it's up to us to discern what we want to get annoyed by and what not.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It was beautiful. Yeah. You love all the busy laughter. Yeah, you could hear you could hear the joy. And that's what's so beautiful about kids. Like they're so present in
Yes.
that and seeing the joy of something bursting or dropping or bouncing, whatever it's just it's so delicious. It's so cool. All sounds are very welcome. Yeah. Okay. So I have a feeling I'm getting huge nudges from Samantha energetically. I'm wondering if there is anything that would like to come through and be shared. Oh, hang on.
Look, 2 messages at the same time.
Yes. Okay, Elle, let's start with yours. You would love to hear what vibes you feel around you choosing to focus solely on people building the business of their dreams versus doing it all, the personal channeling and business channeling vibes. Love that. Good question.
I mean, choosing to focus solely on people building the business of their dreams. Well, Elle, I think, with your skill set or the skill set that we have, building a business is so easy because it's not about doing all of the things. It's all about being who you are, and being and truly committing to what feels right. And it doesn't, I know that when I was trying to do all the things, it didn't work. Now I just show up once a week and do my channeling, and I love it. And it's so like that's what lights me up, and it's not about the stuff. But yes, let me just get into your vibe. I love your vibe, Elle. It's always very bouncy. I don't know how else to explain. It's really like you're like, oh my god, this is so amazing, I'm so excited, like this is your energy today. I think what I'm feeling is that whatever you're choosing to do right now, it's totally with the right intention and it's totally going to light you up. And that's the first lesson of doing anything. Does it light you up? It doesn't matter. I mean, yes, it doesn't matter if you light other people up, but by you being expressing exactly who you are, um, the right people will come in and they want to share your energy, right? And your frequency is all around. Um, I don't know. Just feel like you're so excited about something. And I don't just think that it's about your business. I think there is a lot in your life that is just coming together at the moment. You're having a lot of realizations around certain patterns, and um, they're all coming to completion now. And I think you've just lost a big weight. I just feel like you're so light, and you're just like, if humans were able to float, right, you would just go up like a balloon. I think you just have this whole new space now because you've left, the law of vacuum. You let go of a lot of things, and you've got this humongously big space to fill with something, and you've got these intentions around, what do I want? What do I want to create? Who do I want to have in my life? And I think you're just going to, at this moment in time, you're just really um, and inviting all these amazing, exciting energies into you. And I'm actually like a little bit shaky because it's a lot of energy. It is a lot of energy. Yeah. Golden Retriever. Yeah. I think the husband is totally right.
I wonder
Let
if
me
you
know.
go around licking everyone like golden retrievers do.
Let me know if that resonates with you. I just feel like, I don't know, if your energy today is literally a hot air balloon that's ready to go and take flight.
I feel like that is the greatest lesson any of us can learn in this work and in our ventures and in our soul mission that we are creating and the experiences that we're creating in this life, because the more that I now realize how it feels, the more that we follow the joy and follow that golden thread of what just feels so bloody amazing, then the acceleration and the momentum and everything that is created from that is so expansive, and it's beyond anything you could ever have planned for. So that's one thing that I've totally taken out of my business, and I'm helping clients remove it as well, is the solid planning. I still sit down and do planning sessions, and that's the process is for intention. So you're creating that thread of what you want to create through that intention setting, and then you throw the plan out the window and you let the rest unfold as it naturally will unfold. And that has been creating absolute magic. So I think just keep on. You're so good at following the joy, Elle. Like, yeah, you're so good at that and celebrating it. So I think you know exactly what to do. There might be, you're wondering which strategy might be best and what might be more needed. Your joy is what's needed. Full stop. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we have a message from Heidi. I'm not sure if this is an appropriate question, but I'm having heart palpitations since my surgery that isn't going away. And I wonder if you have any guidance or insight for me.
So my first nudge is, after your surgery, you were able to let go of a lot of things, and I think you're going through this heart opening process at the moment, where you have been able to let go of things that kind of kept you from self love. So yes, there is obviously the process that's happening in your body at the moment, but I think this is all energetic frequency, all of that. So I think you are going through this huge heart opening that is on a level that you have never experienced before, because I think it really goes to that really nitty gritty cellular, but like microcellular. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's literally like if you clean a surface and at the top there's like this grime. First you have to sweep, and then there's like this grime, and then you have to do this, and then you have to do that, and it's like literally like this last piece of film that is over the core. And I think that is what's currently being shifted. It's the self-love, plus also with what's going on a planetary level at the moment. We've got these really high Schumann frequencies which change the heartbeat of the earth, and the heartbeat of the earth then automatically affects our heart chakras, and so everybody's heart chakras are currently opening. So it's your own personal journey plus the consciousness, the unity consciousness is really raising. And I know you're very empathetic, so you're kind of feeling everybody else. And for some people this heart opening is very confronting. Opening your heart is like showing the world who you truly are, loving yourself, letting go of the disappointments or the times when you were hurt. It can be quite scary, opening up your heart. So I think you're kind of also feeling their feelings. So there's a lot of the energy that's going through is not just yours. Yes, you are opening as well. So it's very amplified for you. You've never really been able to feel as deeply as you are now. But then at the same time, this whole unity shift is happening, unity consciousness shift is happening. So it's affecting you. I'd like to invite you to, when you're feeling it, just go within and imagine like a little tornado around your body, transporting this energy, this frequency away from you back into the ether, where it can transmute into whatever it needs to transmute into. I don't think that all of it is yours. Yeah.
Amazing. Let us know, Heidi, if that resonates. Beautiful. We had a great conversation yesterday. It was so fun. So Samantha, money. One of our favorite subjects at the moment. Money has felt blocked lately, but I feel like I'm on the brink of something. Any insight?
Money is blocked because you're blocked. Something in your mind is too outcome orientated. I think you're like, I need to do this and then that'll happen, but I can't do that until I've done this. Like I used to be like that. It was like, I'll just have to do one more certification and then I'm worthy. And then I did that certification. I still didn't feel worthy, right? So I think it's something like there is a block there from you. Can you expand on that? What else is going on in your life, Samantha? And so much going on all of the time. Yes, Heidi, it really does. And we love you too.
Yeah, that's a really good point. While Samantha's replying, that's a really good point of I am of the belief that you get to set you have free will, right? So you can experience or not experience what you want to. So just in terms of this Schumann resonance, you can set the intention of, okay, this I'm feeling this a little bit too strongly for where I'm at right now. I would like to, feel it less or have some shielding or protection around me just to support my physical body and my energetic body. just ask for the help, ask for the assistance, whether you're connected to guides or other light beings or just your intuition, your higher self. It really doesn't matter. You can just say it to no one, but just say, I don't want to experience this so intensely right now. I would like some protection and support and assistance. And I think that's the one thing that we often forget. We think, oh, but I'm not a shaman. I'm not a Pleiadian light work healer. I'm not this. I can't set that. You absolutely can, 100%. So if it does feel a bit too strong, then simply ask for, you can even imagine, I know Cheryl Brownlee used to do this with us a lot, with the dial, you know.
Yeah.
We were often like wanting to trust more in our intuition, so we'd turn the dial up, you know, let me see more, let me experience so much more. And with the energetics, just go, okay, with what I'm feeling right now, it's a bit too intense, and imagine turning that dial right down just so that it's not so jarring on your system. And you'll notice the difference. You really will. As long as you believe it. You need to believe it.
Well, you are the master of your own, of who you are. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to step into being a business owner, there are
Oh,
definitely blocks there. Definitely feeling depleted of my energy. Yeah, believe it. All right, Samantha, coming back. So, where exactly are your blocks? What are your beliefs around this? Why do you like what do you think needs to happen for you to be worthy? Or I think it's first of all the overwhelm. You're not quite sure where to start. It's like, you've got like these ideas and you've got all of like millions of people telling you, all these coaches, like 10 steps to $1 million business, 10, do this first, you need this, you need that. You don't. Okay, Samantha, what you need is to trust in yourself. And what I can recommend for you, I don't know if you've done the brain game. If you've done the brain game, rewatch it. If you haven't done it, get in touch. We've got a couple of brain game coaches on here. Or if you need help and you have taken the brain game, please go into the Facebook group and ask for help there, because you know that you are the creator of what you do. And I know for a fact as well myself that sometimes we want to have this outcome and we don't know where to start. We think we need to know the how. We don't. We don't need to know the how. We just need to know the what do I want? How do I want to feel every day? And then you take a couple of steps every day towards that goal. For me, I have been on my journey to a business owner for the last, I don't know, Libby, when did I come to that session where you were the speaker? I don't even know when that was, 2018 maybe?
probably 18.
2019?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yep.
I have been wanting to become a business owner since then. And I was always really overwhelmed with what to do. Social media, emails, email lists, sending out stuff, having blogs, all of the stuff. It can be a little bit much. So kind of need to just dial it down a little bit and really focus on you and what you want, because your business is an extension of you. Your business um, is not a outside thing, that just once in a while needs a little attention. Your business is you, is an extension of you. So you need to be really clear on what you want. Let me know if you've done the brain game, because I would really like to get in touch with you after this and have a chat with you about the brain game. Yes, there's definitely something. With the dial, it's not with the dial that you're feeling at this moment. It's dial down the input that you're getting in, because I feel, especially with social media, it's the same if you're a new mum, right? You're just creating this beautiful baby that is going to be your extension into the world. It's just like having a child, right? And what we okay, Samantha, I'll be getting in touch with you after here, but let me just finish this first, getting distracted. Okay. Um, when we have a new baby or we create a business, there is all these people around us that have done it before us that want to give us advice. You know, like, don't let your baby fall asleep in the bed with you. They'll never get out of your bed. Only feed them at these times. Feed them on demand. Don't let them do this. Other people tell you to do that, right? Everybody's got their own recipes for success in their eyes. And that is exactly that. We are all different and we all do things different. And something that resonates with me might not resonate with you. And that's why it's so important that you know exactly who you are and what you want. Because this business is going to be your baby. And people can tell you whatever whatever they have done, but it doesn't mean that it'll work for you because you're a different frequency and you're coded to different people. And for people, for those people that are coded to you to see you, you have to shine bright, which means you have to know who you are. It always comes back to you need to know who you are. You need to know what you want. You need to know exactly how you want to feel. You know, it's literally those three things. It's all about frequency. What do I want to emit out? Because what you emit out is what you'll get back.
Mm. Yeah, well said.
Libby here is the business master, so Libby probably also has something to say.
No, I think it comes down to really knowing what you want to create at the end of the day. And it's what you want to create, not what you want to create for other people. How do you want to experience your business? How do you want to feel every day? How in what ways can you create magic where you see that light come on in your client's eyes and you see all the overwhelm melt away? And yes, there is strategies that work. Yes, knowing your numerology and your ideal client and all of that is going to help so much. At the end, if we had to make it as simple as possible, it is how do you want to feel and what experiences are you wanting to create? That's the crux of any business, because any business is needed. Like any desire that you have is you have that desire because it is needed by somebody else. And it's about your intention, it's your belief in that, you being rock solid in and aligned in your real truth, then it will flow out into your business no matter what it is. So, yeah, it does blow my mind too, Elle. And Elle offers amazing business strategy sessions as well, like business alignment. So you're surrounded by a whole heap of people who can help you if needed. And I think we put so much pressure on ourselves. That's one thing that I'm working on at the moment. I'm all about the abundant healers. I want healers to feel so incredibly abundant by offering what they offer in the world, and to take the pressure off every single session and every single program they run, needing it to be 6-figure launches and all of this stuff. It just, for me, it doesn't align with the energetics of it all. So what are the ways that we can create the wealth and abundance that takes the pressure off our work? So, and that's why so beautifully in the last little while, I've matched up an old pathway of mine, which was trading, and the new soul purpose business, and I can see them crossing over now. And I'm like, wow, when you've got finances and abundance taken care of and you can step into your soul work, the energy shifts, because it's not about putting food on your table. It's not about paying your rent. It's not about the money at all. It is about the impact that you're creating because the money's taken care of. So that's one thing that I'm kind of seeing the paths cross a little bit at the moment, but it's always evolving too. So don't feel like you're not at a destination yet, because it's not about that destination.
Exactly. There is no destination.
Yeah, you'll land there and you'll go, oh, this isn't what I thought it was anyway. It's just about every day staying in tune with what is really, yes, Elle. What do you want to experience today? Let's keep it that simple.
Yeah. It literally is just as easy as that. Every day thinking, what do you want to experience? And then Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how I was saying to Leah just before we went live. I said, I feel like I've been in time warp where, especially the times when my kids aren't with me and they're with their dad, I have no routine and I literally am just flowing with the energy of what's happening around me, which is refreshing for me because I used to be very structured and I wouldn't allow that to happen. So now I'm finding, this whole like time isn't linear and, this whole time warp is happening. It's actually really quite fun and refreshing because I don't have to be so rigid and structured in what I'm doing because it's like this big pot of soup and it's all just working beautifully anyway. So I just roll with it. It's quite a beautiful way to be at the moment. It's good.
Life does not need to be hard, and this is what the universal laws teach us. It's if you start really shining your light, then everything else will just flow, and like if you send out beauty, beauty will come back. If you send out, all of those amazing, beautiful things, it'll all come back, and that's what it's all about. Like it literally doesn't have to be hard. Exactly. Just do it for yourself.
Sorry, just pop myself off there. I was just seeing Facebook user. It might be Heidi or it could be Jody Steptoe. So hello.
Hello. If you're here, if you have a question, if you would like to, I don't know, just if you'd like to have a chat, we love to have a chat.
We do.
We love to chat.
Yes.
That is my purpose here in life is a chatting about stuff.
Sharing ideas. Yeah. Sharing.
I don't know, like if I remember my journey, with numerology, I'm a two of spades, which is all about people coming together and talking about, higher purpose and, all of those things, but also being that bridge between the seen and the unseen. And I remember thinking the only thing I want to do is talk to people, but how am I going to make money with that? Right. And now I'm at the point where I was like, I don't actually care because I just like, this is what lights me up, these
Yeah.
conversations.
That
It's crazy because, now back in the days, I was only able to talk to my mum about all these things. And now I'm talking, and now I have created this amazing community around me of, um, my mind shift people, but then also my work here. We're all so aligned and we're all going into the same direction. And yeah,
it's incredible. It's amazing. Okay. If there's no more comments or questions, we can leave it there for today. I'll just mute while I cough.
yes, Elle, we are very similar. And that's why we still need to get together. We just never got around to it because we are in different time zones and we both have got kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
Amazing.
on Saturday, I just want to sit and have honest and real conversations with people. Yes, and you
Yeah.
shall.
Yep.
You shall.
Yep.
Because I'd love to know what your numerology is like Facebook user.
I think it's Heidi. I think that's Heidi. Well, that we were having a joke, Leo, when we had a night out and, got back at midnight after a few champagnes and we sit and pull cards, it's like, that's the sign that you're getting a little bit older and you're a little bit woo. And I loved it. We absolutely
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Heidi, you're a 10 of hearts and an 8, right? So again, it's like that 10 of hearts is like that overflow. Yes. And the 8 is I remember in Mind Shift when we were always like, I'm an 8. Yeah, I'm a ruling number 8 too. It's us three ruling number 8s. And then the 10 of hearts does not surprise me that you're feeling these heart palpitations at the moment because that is you. Self-love overflowing to others. So you're really like the creator of this flow of love that's going on at the moment for so many people, and people are resisting it. So this whole conversation of frequencies with you colliding with other people's frequencies. It's just, yeah, that's what's happening at the moment.
Wow. Love
Mine
that.
and
All the
mine.
eights. You
Yeah,
attract the eights, Leah. Look at this.
well, all numbers are fine, but I do
Oh,
really
yeah.
like it.
Yes. Eight
Eight
of
of
diamonds. That is
okay.
my youngest is an eight of diamonds. What a great card. So
Yeah.
good. Oh, I feel like that's why you're feeling the restriction. Going back to your question, it's like you sense that you can have it all, and it's like there's that frustration of like, but it's not here yet and I don't know what to do yet. So um really leaning into your card and your essence is going to help you so much, I think, with that. So
Especially because the eight's also the eight is the master manifester, right? So whatever you have in your mind, you will create. So you are currently creating a blockage because you don't know what to do, and so yeah, feel into that flow, feel into just what we said earlier. Yeah.
and one of the best things, sometimes it helps if you have somebody to ask you this question. You can always ask it of yourself if you like, because when you ask a question, you'll get an answer, that intuitive nudge. But when you're feeling stuck, when you're thinking, oh, I just don't know what to do next, or even with your kid, I use this with my kids all the time. They're like, I don't know how to do, how to do this or whatever. And I just say, if you did know, what would it be? So when we get stuck into this, we can get a little bit fixed. And, it's like, I don't know what's next. I don't know what's happening. If I did know, what would it be? And it's like starting your sentence with, hey, I'm curious. It opens the gates, right? So when you say, all right, if I did know, what would it be? It opens that gate again, and just see what comes up. And maybe it's like, nothing too significant and doesn't help, but get into that practice, because it just shifts us from the fixed into that growth mindset, opens the curiosity, and you never know what will come in then. So that's a nice little hack. Yeah. Amazing. What a good conversation, guys. Thank you.
I love my Thursdays 1 o'clocks.
Yeah.
I will not be on this Saturday for cards because it is my beautiful daughter's 6th birthday, and I can't wait for you to come here. Oh my god!
Yes. Yes, Heidi, it's happening. She saw it yesterday and she heard your voice, Leah. Yeah. It was good.
I'm the siren that's calling you here. Did you hear me singing the other day?
Don't make me laugh. Oh, so good. Yes.
Yeah.
We would love to welcome you here.
Oh, we would love
Yeah.
to have all of you here. Like,
Yeah.
how amazing would that be if we could actually all be together?
Yeah. Well, Leah and I were saying, let's plan a trip. I think we need to go to North America and do a bit of a tour.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
mean, just imagine filling big halls and just having conversations with people.
Yeah.
Oh, can't wait. It
Yeah.
will happen in the next few years.
Yeah.
Retreat, yes.
Yes. Love it. Love it. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for coming with your questions and your input and your feedback and the two-way conversation. That's one thing that I do love about this as well. You're going to build the retreat center faster. Awesome. Awesome. So good, guys. So we'll be back same time next week. For Aussies, it's 1 o'clock Sydney time on a Thursday, and continue the conversations. And have an amazing week, guys.
Yes.
And we'll see you next week. Thank you so much, Leah.
No, thank you. Thanks all of you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.